Hi, and welcome to the Assignment 5 screencast. Assignment 5 is Odyssey number 2, Locating Books. What we're going to do in this screencast is learn how to search the library catalog. A library catalog provides information about the books, periodicals, videos, databases, and other materials owned by a library. In the past, library catalogs were kept on cards and wooden drawers. Most of you are too young to know about that. But today it is common for the records to be kept online, allowing you to search them by computer. So regardless of the form of access, the function is the same, to describe the materials owned by the library so that you can locate them by author, title, or subject. Okay, so to get started, we are going to visit the library. But before we do that, make sure that you read the online presentation on how to search the online library catalog. And then we are in search of books. 2 books for this assignment. Okay, we're going to find 2 books. We're going to look through the table of contents and find sections that have interest to us. And then we're going to summarize and paraphrase. And then when we're finished, we will take the bibliography information from the 2 books and add it to our working bibliography. All right, to get started, if you click the link, it will take you to a site that looks like this. And this is the GCC Library Media website so that we can search. Some of you might access the library by going through the main website and clicking on the library link. So it doesn't matter how you get to the library as long as you get there. You can also use any public library to do this assignment as well. So you type in your search term. Let's say we're doing a research paper on gay marriage. And we're going to make sure that we are at the GCC main because that's where most of our collection is held. And I'm going to click search. Now, if you search from someone else's library, they will tell you that they have the book, but then you have to drive there. So you might find the book over at Australia Mountain College, but then you have to drive out to Australia Mountain. Okay, so now I have a list of the sources that GCC main campus has, and I can look at the title, the author, the year, some keywords. There's also the call number that I would need, and the format. This is actually an electronic resource. So as you'll learn, we have eBrary books. So if you look at this little icon here, you can see that this means it's an electronic source or resource. This is the typical book, and if you look over here, the format is just a regular book. So you would then need to access the library to pick up that book. Now, not all electronic sources are ebooks. Some of them are electronic sources that can only be accessed via the library. It really just depends on what it is. So as you can see, there's a whole list of things, and what you would want to do is find 2 books that you find useful for your project. So if I just go ahead and copy this one, because there are 3 copies available, there's 5 of this one. Let's go ahead and try that one. So when you click on it to open to go through, you'll get a summary. You'll get the call number again, and just the type of book, and then you can request this item. And what they'll do is they'll hold it for you so that when you show up, it'll be there. But before you do that, what you want to do is write down all of the information, bibliography information about the book. So when we go back to the page before, that's all here. Author, year, location, and so forth. And then when you get there, you'll have a good gist of that information. Okay, so back to our assignment. We're looking for 2 books. We are going to summarize the content from the first book, and then we will paraphrase 2 small sections from the second book. But one of the key things about doing research is that we can use the sources that we find to find other sources. So don't skip the part where we have to look in the bibliography, works cited page, or footnotes in each book and find 2 titles that you can relate to your topic and add those to your working bibliography list. Okay? Don't forget your research prospectus number 3. And basically that's it for assignment number 5. If you have any questions, let me know.